Most businesses are running ads completely wrong. They're asking strangers to call them, to go to a website, fill out a form, to DM them. And I think that's exactly why their ads are not working. So today I'm going to show you the one ad strategy that flips that whole thing on its head. And it's made me multiple six figures in only 1 year. And if you've been following me from the get-go, I have documented everything in my Instagram, which is great, right? I'm going to tell you exactly the 3 phases that we take our clients through within 3 months to dominate their local market, which is to invade the minds of their local market, the ones that don't know about them, to control the perception with the content retargeting ads that we create, how they want to be perceived, and to own the market, which comes naturally because of it, and also because of the very important key aspect that we add to your team, the key member that usually 99% of your competition doesn't do, which is the appointment setter. So I think that it's of utmost importance for you to consider building your brand in 2026, specifically now, because of how fast AI is moving. Most likely it is going to find loopholes and dominate your industry through the marketing. But the one thing that it's not going to be able to do is to replace your personal brand. So if you're putting your face out there locally with paid ads, not organic content, because organic content unfortunately leads to a road of disappointment eventually because of all the work you put in, thousands of dollars you spend, tens of thousands, and the second you stop, everything is gone. This way we create an ecosystem where we get everyone local to be part of your ecosystem on Instagram, and then you're able to literally be on top of mind and retarget them for $1 a day. Your goal is for your ideal client not to even get to comparing you on Google with your competition that has 10 times, 100 times more reviews than you. So this is a fast track. It's an accelerated way to put your face out there. And what we've seen is by the 3rd month, there's this like celebrity status that happens locally, right? You walk around, people actually recognize you. So again, most businesses, maybe yourself included, run ads the wrong way, or they run the wrong kind. So they ask for too much too soon. And unfortunately on Instagram, we all have ADD, attention disorder. We're there to get entertained, scroll around, right? And if somebody's actually offering something that we're interested in, but they're asking for too much, too many steps, we're like, you know what, it's fine. So that's why the market is wide open right now for whoever shows up consistently, and you're going to do that through ads. So the first part is, how do we invade the minds? One main follower ad, one main ad that is optimized for followers does all the heavy lifting. Why followers? Followers are local people. When you ask someone to fill out a form or DM you or call you, they don't know you. They're cold. They're a cold lead. The second they fill out a form, they forget about it. You've had that experience. The second they call you and they're not interested because they've compared you to 5 other people, they basically hang up on you. They're price shopping or they're tire kickers. But when someone follows you and they start seeing your face every single day, you build real estate in their minds. You build real estate and you become valuable. You become that local business owner that everyone knows and recognizes. So the way we like to craft our ads, it has a 5-part system to it. It's the anatomy of the ad that I actually write for every single one of my clients. It always starts off with the market call out. The market call out is calling out your ideal client that you want to actually respond to you. If you're an HVAC guy and the homeowner in this heat of summer, or homeowners in South LA are your ideal clients, then that's who you want to target. Now, if you're a preschool, let's say, and you're targeting moms in a specific area, LA moms that have 2 to 6-year-old kids, then anyone that has a 7-year-old or a year-old, right? A year-old might still inquire about it, but anyone that has over 6-year-old, they're going to be like, okay, this message is not for me. Our goal is to make sure that we weed out anyone that shouldn't be watching the video. And we're going to do that by calling them out in the beginning. Once we call them out, we want to talk about the pain points. What are the struggles that these people face that is going to make them need your service? We want to make sure that we mention 1 or 2 of those. Once we mention that, we want to talk about the desired outcome that we offer. So it's usually the opposite of the pain point. And we want to also talk about a social proof, right? Who have we helped? How many people have we helped? How long have we been in business? How many lives have we changed? Throw it in there in one sentence. You want to create that instant social proof because of your experience. And finally, we ask them to follow us, because when you have an ad running and it shows up as a reel at the bottom right, Instagram makes it easy for someone to follow you and continue scrolling. When Instagram used to not have that, people would continue scrolling. It was harder for them to take that even extra step. You want steps fast, but once they follow you, the thing that happens now, they're part of your ecosystem, and we have an opportunity now to run belief shifting videos, which is the second part. This is where we're going to create the perception. They're now part of your ecosystem. They're going to see your organic content and retargeting, ads continuously. And what is the goal of the belief shifting videos that we're going to create? First of all, it's going to be content. And usually what I like to do is the videos that perform the best organically, that get the most saves and shares. I like to run the retargeting ads on those, but we'll that's for later. That's just part of the strategy. The goal of the belief shifting video is to answer every objection that your ideal client usually has before they decide to work with you. And you want to run ads on those for $1 a day, as low as $1 a day. The goal is answer all the objections before they ever reach out to you, right? What's another type of retargeting ad that I like to run? Testimonial videos. Get someone that's similar to your ideal client in a similar situation. Talk about how they were in that situation, then you help them get out of it. And that anyone who's thinking of working with you and is on the fence, they should do it. We should show the process. Break down the process of working with you. It could be a behind the scenes. It could be frequently asked questions. What are the most frequently asked questions that you're being asked? Use that as an opportunity to make content. Answer every single question in the mind of your ideal client. It does two things. First of all, you become an authority. Now you do that with organic content. A lot of agencies promise that, but there's no guaranteed way that it's going to be seen. It's usually a very boring video, and most of the time it's not seen, especially if it's viewed only once. Because think about it, if you're doing organic content, they're only going to see it once. They're going to probably watch the first 3 to 5 seconds, scroll, and they're going to forget about it. This way, they watch the first 3 to 5 seconds, the algorithm is smart. It's going to show it to them again. It's going to show another video of yours to them. So they're going to continuously see you. It's going to seem like an organic video, but guess what? The views are guaranteed. All right. And that beats any marketing any time of the day. I think that anyone who doesn't run retargeting ads is missing out on a big opportunity to dominate the market. And that's why we offer that to our clients in that first round of filming too that we do for them. Now, phase 3 is owning the market. When these two things are happening, you are naturally owning the market, but there is one key player that's missing in any business, any Instagram page. We personally hire and train this person. This person is the appointment setter. It's a human being from a place like the Philippines, and their job is to reach out to every follower, every liker, and get them off of Instagram as soon as possible. Somebody follows you or likes the ad, their job is to reach out to them fast, qualify them. Are they interested now? Great. What's a good phone number? Let's hop on the call. They're not interested now? It's fine. Thanks for following me. Hope you enjoy our content. And you just follow up with them 2 months later, 3 months later. Let your retargeting ads do the job, right? So the goal is, there's a rule called 95-5. In marketing, 95% of the people might not be interested now. They might be interested later. The 5% that are interested now, we want to get them off of Instagram and sell them. Now, the great thing is the 95% in marketing, you lose them because people don't retarget them. There's no follow-ups. There's so many systems that have to go into place in a business for it to work right. But if you run a retargeting ad, the retargeting does all that for you, the follow-up and the nurturing and everything. So that when they are actually ready, you are the first name they think of. They don't even have to go to Google. That's personal brand fully accelerated through ads. So there's a compounding effect to it. The longer you run it, the stronger your local brand becomes. So at the end of the day, the big picture is for you to understand you're not just running ads, you are building a local brand fast, right? And even if you paused everything tomorrow after running the ads for a couple of months, guess what? Your followers are still there. These are not just followers, they're human beings that are local in your area that showed interest in your service. if you pause the ads, the main ads that you run, let's say $20 a day, $30 a day, that brings you all these followers. You could literally run $1 a day ads, 3, 4, 5 of them. That's $150 a month, but guaranteed to be on top of mind with 5 different types of videos every single day. That is wow. That is wild. If you can just imagine that for a second, seeing your ideal, like just like how you see products from different avenues, you see one product ad and you keep seeing all these ads pop up, you become that brand. Your face is what people get to see from every different angle, and they're constantly reminded, of you. So that builds your brand. Basically, you become the local authority fast. So again, the recap of those phases: invading minds, controlling perception, and owning the market. The owning the market happens naturally because these 2 things are done correctly right off the get-go. So if you are a business owner here in LA, and I do also consult business owner outside of LA, if this resonates with you, the link is below to schedule a call with me. There's going to be a couple of questions in there to see a good fit. Please answer them truthfully. I don't want to waste my time or your time. Let's be respectful of each other's times, obviously. But if you also want to learn more about this, I'll be making more YouTube videos breaking down more specific strategies of how to actually go about making the content, how to run the retargeting ads, all the ads and everything. Make sure to follow my channel. There's going to be more breakdowns incoming. So I guess my only question is, what's stopping you right now from being the #1 go-to business in your market?